We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there and records the first out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Tim LaCastro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Ketel Marte waits on deck. And he lays off here. Ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. 1-0 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Digging in, David Peralta. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Robbie Ray will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Santana. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Santana, base runner at first with one out. A bouncer up the middle, reined in to second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for two. And he's not stopping. He wants three.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Stephen Vogt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1, fouled off. The 0-2 delivery.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Settling in now, Robbie Ray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On he pops it up. Chavis into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Sandy Donald. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Joey Bart stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good, think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
To the plate now, Johnny Cueto. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Ahmed. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now a hard liner toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Tim LaCastro. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And this will be fouled away. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Here comes the first pitch. David Peralta will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
To 1-2 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Having a heart.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box, Christian Walker.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they strike. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Peralta going back. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Santana. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Michael Chavis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The batter, number 13.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Starling Marte stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Sandy Donald comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Joey Bart stands in as he looks at a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Marte going back. And it's gone into the arcade section. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate, Johnny Cueto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner towards second. And that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Hit hard to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
In now, Wilmer Flores. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And no advance. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ripped on the ground to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Fernando Santana. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Leading off the inning, Tim LeCastro, and they'll need him to get something going here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Another one sent foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. This one for Crawford at short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch to short, hit hard. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all. That's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sandy Donald stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 7-5 game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Alex Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Giants, number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Out of play off to the right. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kevin Pillar, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 hits. John Del Gustave is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Yandel Gustave.
At the plate, Christian Walker. Lifetime versus this arm. 2 hits in 7 tries. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A pause and the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Christian Walker goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Leyva, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 7-5. Merrill Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding in, Wilmer Flores. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
For the Giants, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Fernando Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Now batting, third baseman,
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he pops it up. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a 7th inning ready to roll. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Striding in once again, Tim LaCastro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
Inside ball 1.
And it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're ready for another chance. Sandy Donald. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peralta's under it, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding into the box, Joey Bart trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Marte is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting,
Brandon Crawford will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. Throw into second.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Tom Ryu will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, David Peralta.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner into the cove, but foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Christian Walker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 7-5. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Kevin Pillar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte is under it. 1 down. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Up into the arcade and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now batting, first baseman, Fernando Santana.
So now to the plate, Fernando Santana, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Michael Chavis. Comes set and the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The relay throw, and he's safe.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Yohan Lopez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. At the plate, Sandy Donald, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he takes strike two. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Count is 1 and 2.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. Tough way to make a living. It's now 9-5. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Logan Webb comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yastrzemski is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So striding forward now, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Demaro Vargas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Arizona, number 15.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 47 RBIs. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Arizona down to its last strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Reyes Maranta gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Here's Starling Marte as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Maranta is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven fair, and the Giants have done it. They've won the National League West.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. San Francisco win for a 108th time, most in the division. Johnny Cueto earns his 20th win to lead this pitching staff. Robbie Ray allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 9 runs on 20 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Johnny Cueto won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 9-5. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Entering the day's action, the Giants have now clinched the NL West division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October, while the Diamondbacks are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Cody Bellinger grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 5-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. In the standings, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Dodgers have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-3. As of right now, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Twins sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Nationals put together 10 total hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. They're 2 games back. And the Nationals are atop the division, 2 games up on 2nd place. The Miami Marlins got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-2. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're 16.5 games out of first, while the Reds are in 3rd place in the NL Central, 12.5 games back. The Philadelphia Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-3. In the standings, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. They're 7 games back, while the Mets are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Joe Musgrove got the W, his 11th this season, as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cubs are atop the division, 3.5 games ahead of 2nd. The Brew Crew combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Cardinals on the road 2-1. At the start of the day, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Brewers are 2nd in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. The Bo Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-1. As of right now, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 9 games back, while the Blue Jays are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Astros totaled 11 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-0. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion, while the Astros are atop the American League West, 2 games up on 2nd place. The Baltimore Orioles held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 8-3. Entering the day's action, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, and the Rays are atop the division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. The Chi Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Indians 6-5. As of today, the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central, 10.5 back, and the Indians are 3rd in the division. They're 15.5 games out of first. Jorge Bonifacio was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 7-4. At the start of the day, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, and the Tigers